My name is Daniel Corey. I'm the coordinator of MBA House. It's a Gmat prep and admissions consulting company here in New York. And right now we're going to talk about the Gmat. Gmat stands for Graduate Management Admissions Test. So it's a test basically just for graduate school in business, which is basically the MBA and a couple other master's programs. So the Gmat is a CAT test. CAT means Computer Adaptive Test. That means that you start with a medium level question, and if you get it right, the Gmat's going to give you a harder question. If you get it wrong, it'll give you an easier question. And that continues throughout the test, and the Gmat kind of forms an opinion about you depending on whether you're getting hard questions right or wrong. And by the end of the test, it's zoned in on what it believes your true score to be. The first section of the Gmat is the analytical writing section. There's 2 essays that you've got to write: analysis of an issue, analysis of an argument. They each take 30 minutes, and it's kind of a good warm-up for the rest of the test because it's by far the easiest part of the test. The second section is the quantitative section. It is 37 questions that you have to do in 75 minutes, so that gives you about 2 minutes per question. And there's 2 different types of questions there: the problem solving, which is a kind of standard math question that you've seen before on other standardized tests, and then something specific to the Gmat, which is data sufficiency, where you have to decide whether you've been given enough data to come to a certain conclusion. So after you finish the quantitative section of the test, you get a little break and you begin the verbal section. It's 75 minutes once again, but there are 41 questions, so you've got just about a minute and a half, a minute and 40 seconds per question. There are 3 different types: reading comprehension, which I think you've probably seen before on other tests; sentence correction, where you have to find a grammar mistake within a sentence; and critical reasoning, which is the evaluation of an argument on logical terms. And finally, this June in 2012, there's going to be a new section added to the Gmat. It's going to be in the place of one of the 2 essays in the analytical writing section, and it's more about interpretation of graphs, interpretation of data, and answering questions that require you to process the information in that kind of visual format.